One of the biggest misconceptions I see from people outside of transgender community when it comes to adults is that there's misconceptions that adults tend to rush in the transition. And I think that's very, very deeply inaccurate, at least in my experience working with adult population. If anything, in my personal experience working with adults, I see the opposite. I see actually people will spend years, and I mean 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years of their life trying to do everything and anything other than transition. Because as adults, people understand how it can drastically alter their life. They can understand not only how incredibly financially costly transition is, but they also understand how difficult and challenging transition is, including all of the other elements that come with transition. So adults usually will hold on to transitioning for a very, very long time and will do everything they can in order to convince themselves that they're really not transgender and that they don't need to transition. So a lot of times that's why I tend to be like this tough, loving coach for adults, because I feel that they already spend a lot of their time solving this problem that cannot be really solved, that really needs to be more moved toward the transition realm, if you will. So that's the biggest misconception I see, people thinking that you just jump in the transition, which is very, 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 very inaccurate. I have yet to see adults jump in the gender transition.